Hello and welcome to video 4 for the Runequest character app. My name is Chris and I'm going to walk you through how to edit and modify a character today. So once the character is created, which is video 3, we have Hargast here. And we're going to go through and look at what you do in the game system or in the app to basically keep track of your character during the game. So you'll see if you've signed in and it's your character, you'll see a bunch of buttons down here. Edit, save, magic, duplicate, and delete. Delete does exactly what you would guess it would do. It will bring you to a screen and ask you if you're really sure if you want to delete the character. And if you are, you certainly can. But we're going to focus on some of the other stuff here. So first, you'll notice beside the characteristics, skills, passions, and runes, these are the things that you can basically get experience checks in. You have a little box that, unsurprisingly, and power, that you can check. So one of the things you can do is keep track of the skills that you're getting experience checks in just by checking off the box. And then you need to click on the save button to save the character's state. So this basically, without hitting save, if I change screen, the checkbox will be lost. If I click save before I leave the screen, those will be persisted. So the next time I sign in, those check marks will continue to be there. And to show you that, I'll just kind of go back. Actually, go to my character screen because I'm in my demo account. I only have one character, so I'll then go back into Hargast. And I'll see that the check marks are there. So this lets us keep track of the changes to the character in the game. The same thing also happens down here. So in broadsword, so if you're looking at the hit points of the weapon, you can keep track. You can either enter it yourself or just use the checkboxes up and down. So you can basically use this to also keep track of the damage to your weapons or shields, and also your magic points and your rune points. So magic points and rune points are set so they can't go below 0. Weapons, of course, can. You can also track your hit points this way. And you'll notice that as I change the hit points here in the head location, the hit points over here are also changing. So, and I put in some color coding. So yellow is, okay, you've been hurt a little bit. Orange is, okay, it's pretty serious. And then it goes all the way down to red, which means you're in a heck of a lot of trouble. And red over here in this hit points means you're dead. So that's not a good thing. Again, if you want to save, and that's why we've got save buttons liberally sprinkled around here, you save that, it persists it. The colors disappear, but basically the hit points are still tracked the way that they should be. The same thing happens for equipment. So here, if he no longer has, we don't care about history anymore, so he had 100 lunars, now he's got 250 lunars. We save it, and that's persisted as well. So basically from this one screen, you can keep track of everything that's going on with your character. Again, you've got skills in here as well. Save that, and it's all persisted. Now, what you do with these check marks, though, to actually change skills, you'll do that in the edit or modify character screen. So over here, if we go in and click edit, we're brought to a screen where we can edit pretty much everything about Hargast. You can't go back and change the homeland, the occupation, or the cult. Those are fixed because there's so many different things that happen that impact the character when you choose those things, but everything else can be edited. So one of the things you'll notice, so again, we can change his name, change the description, change the cult rank, maybe he becomes a rune lord or a god talker, edit the number of rune points. This does not automatically update power, but you can update the image as well. And here you'll also see you've got the option to add to the open roster or not. If you click check mark, it shows up in the open roster, which everyone can see and potentially use. If not, the character will only show up in your roster. This can be handy for GMs, like if you end up using the app, you can have your own roster of kind of hidden characters, and then if you ever want to make them open, you can. The other thing here is there's an event. So what happens is when you update a character at any point in time, it will go through and it will apply an update to everything that you change on the character, and it will name that with the event. So the idea here is, I could say it is let's say it's Earth Season 1624. So that's my event. Whatever changes I make here will be updated. Other things I tend to do are NPC update or God Season update, whatever it is. So now the other thing you'll notice is that some of these skills are in blue versus the regular black. This is because these are the checked skills. So the idea here is when you use a skill in the game, you are successful in it and you get an experience check, it will track that in here. So then when you come to edit, you don't need to kind of flip back and forth to try and remember. So we know that we should get a stat gain roll for power, an experience check for darkness and earth, a check for disorder, and a check in a number of different skills here that we clicked on. It doesn't automate the rolling or anything, so you'd still need to go through. It also does not, unfortunately, show the category modifier. That's something that I'll have to add at some point. But you can basically go in here, say Cult or Orlanth is now going to be 25. And let's put, what else can we increase? Let's say something else. We're going to increase, what are we looking at? We'll increase Sing, say to 70. So, huge increase. Must be magic, blessed or something, or a successful hero quest. We can also say he finally got some armor because he was out, so we'll give him some just kind of standard armor. Going down here. And over here we will update, let's say he did get 2 points of power, so he was very fortunate there. And we will save. So now going back, you can see his power has increased, and you can see that underneath the rune bonus 0, it says Earth Season 1624, 2, and the date. So basically you can keep track of the bonuses that your character gets. Same thing for Sing and the other things. If a skill is modified in the edit scene, it also removes the checkbox from it. If it's not modified, it keeps the check, which is wrong, but we'll figure that out later. So that's how you edit the base character. I'm going to end this video here, and then we'll come back and we will look at adding new traits and magic in the next video. Thanks so much, and take care.